Hello everybody, it's time to make another Sonic editorial. I'm still fighting Thunderblight Ganon. Thunderblight Ganon is a motherfucking bitch. Jesus. God damn. Like, guys, I'm still fighting Thunderblight Ganon. I took a break last night because I just got so angry. Seriously, it's like fire felt like it was radiating from my hands. Like I was about to combust or something. Anywho, let's get down to brass tacks, kids. So, some people are more positive about the custom created characters. Other people are just going, no, cringe, cringe, cringe. And for those people, I just go, fuck you, and whatever little account you have. Seriously, because honestly, it's not just gonna be, us guys who like ROCs and who dreamt about, dreamt about our characters being in the game. It's not gonna be just us. It's gonna be these kids too. And that's something I forgot to touch on. The kids are gonna want this too. So you're gonna not only jump down my throat, you're gonna jump down some kids' throats. People, I can't ask you all to be civil. Some of you don't even know what the word civil even means sometimes. But I'm just saying, guys, if it's not interesting to you, don't play it. Don't review it. If it's not fun for you, don't review it or play it. Sonic Forces is for the people who actually want to make their own character. Mania is for the people who want to play the classic stages. That's what it really is. Mania is for the classic fans and me too, because I'm in that freaking group too. Especially in Sonic Forces, so I'm gonna buy both. Because fuck you guys, I'm not divided about the Sonic fan base at all. I was a classic fan before classic fans were classic fans. And I became a modern fan because I moved on with the times. I didn't bitch and moan about, black eyes, green eyes, brown eyes. I didn't do all that. Everybody else did, but I didn't. I was that guy that was like, you know what? Sonic is Sonic. And that's the thing. Not a lot of people have my mentality, or like, I've seen people who say, play both. And, not a lot of people do, because it's like one side or the other. But it's like, why shun the people who like the classic games, and why shun the people who like the modern games? Like, at the end of the day, guys, it's still Sonic. It's still Sonic. Yeah, Sonic's either smaller, doesn't boost, but classic Sonic's all about momentum. And modern Sonic's all about being fast. I just feel like, our fan base is divided, but we need to fix it, I feel like we should try to fix it, because all the Sonic fans want different things. I mean, hell, I was praying to the gods. I was seriously, like, in my bed, on my knees, praying that we'd get Sonic, that we get Archie Sonic, or just the characters in it. And it still could happen because, the Resistance, and I don't think it's going to be just a one-game thing. But I'm going to save that for another video. Actually, I can talk about it now. I mean, what's the harm in me talking about it now? Okay, let's begin here. Also, I've been working on a few other things too, so that's why there wasn't any videos either. But anyways, I don't know. Maybe this game is gonna lead to a point where, there's other Resistance on the other side on the other side of the Earth. Probably even on South Island, Sonic's home. Does anybody remember that South Island is Sonic's home? Like, can we just all of us remember that for like a minute? So what if the Freedom Fighters are on South Island? And what if our character leads them to Sally and the others? For all we know. Because I think it should happen. I mean, guys, at this point, I don't even know where they could go with Sonic after this. I'm personally thinking MMO. You guys are probably thinking, no, Bugsy, that's a terrible idea. You're a fucking crazy man. You're a fucking crazy man. You don't know what you're talking about. But like, think about it, guys. I mean, they already did the freaking customization for this game, and I feel like it's gonna be leading down that road because I feel like this idea should branch off into something else because a lot of us really just want our characters in Sonic's world. Probably not even really really in really helping Sonic along sometimes. Just want to be in Sonic's have our characters in Sonic's world doing our own thing, having our own adventures, fighting our own little villains. You know? And that's what I've been thinking about with my Sonic MMO idea, you know? Although I am still thinking about it, I am still thinking about working on it in Roblox. And whatever freaking dreams come out, I'm telling you, Media Molecule, what are you guys doing? Tell me, Jesus, give us something that dreams is coming out. Because I was thinking of working on some sort of a prototype of my little Sonic MMO idea. I was thinking of working on some sort of prototype. And can't do that unless Dreams is out yet. So, and then then I'm gonna be like physics testing for like weeks, for like weekends, and seeing how that goes. Enemy AI and all that good stuff. But anyways, I'm just saying, guys. As a person that's been in the Sonic fan base longer than anybody who's ever before the Sonic fan base was even called the Sonic fan base. I've seen people go, come back, go crazy, go absolutely ape shit. The moment I talk about Sally or any other character that's in the comics, go absolutely, utterly ape shit. But like I always say, we all love Sonic. We're unified in that love for this blue hedgehog. But I guess it's just not enough. You all gotta try and prove that you're better than the other. And trust me, I've been on DA a few times. I've seen that happen. I mean, hell, we got a whole bunch of people that just hate Archie Sonic for like a discoloration on Shadow's fur. Yeah, that's exactly why they made it. And we got all these fucking Sonic hate groups within the fandom. It's really fucking ridiculous. We got people who hate Sonic Acorn. We got people who hate Rotor. We got people who hate Antoine. We got people who hate Buddy Rabbit for that kiss with Sonic. One kiss with Sonic, guys, and every fangirl's like, seriously, Sonic fangirls are the most scariest motherfuckers around. Especially they Sonic Amy fangirls. I swear to you. Again, my friends and I used to roleplay as Sonic and the others, and people would always kind of just hate on Sally because one of my friends would roleplay as Sally, and she'd be the one that they'd all target, and I'd be like, leave her alone. But you roleplayed as Sally. I'm like, still, so what does it matter? God dang. Like, the amount of hatred people have for Sally and the amount of hatred that people have for the Freedom Fighters it's insane. These are characters you don't even know that only get relegated to the comics, and I still wonder to this day, like, why do you all hate them? I mean, if anything, us freaking Archie Sonic comic fans / Sally M fans should hate all you game fans. Because we don't get Antoine or Sally or any of the other characters in the freaking Sonic games. We want them in the games. I just don't think, Sega. I don't think Sega wants to take that risk, and that's the thing. That's the thing. People say like, "Oh, Sonic's playing it safe with Sonic Forces," but I feel like no, this is a pretty bold move. Knowing the stigma that knowing the stigma that comes with custom created characters, how people really view them, how some people in the fandoms really made OCs a thing to hate because of how they are. And really, guys, I like how a lot of people just dislike my just me talking about hating, just me talking about Green Hill and me talking about Eggman Sanity. I'm sorry, let me just say, those videos were because none of you were thinking about Robotnik or any of the story. Y'all were just focusing on Green Hill. Sorry if I was the only one that actually gave a damn about the actual story. Sorry. But basically, as I'm sitting here, I'm just kind of thinking, just thinking. This fandom could be glorious. This fandom could be great. This fandom could be an example of what a fandom should be. But we're always at war with each other. We have, and yeah, I really do want to punch Richard Kuda still. I don't fucking care. I still kind of do. I still want to punch that motherfucker in the face. I know he's trying to get over it, but like, dude, if I had to, if they said I could punch Richard Kuda in the face and no repercussions would happen to me, I would punch that motherfucker in the face, and I'd probably punch him more than that. I would not stop until he lost consciousness. That's how I feel about it, because without him, I don't think anybody would really be talking about Green Eyes and stuff, and Sonic being taller. Which I've always said this. To me, Sonic and classic Sonic are the same entity. Modern Sonic is just classic Sonic grown up. That's no one wants to see it as that. I mean, heck, even in the comics now, since the mandates, we can't even imply that they are the same. Yeah, it's in the mandates, man. Look it up. It'll fucking piss you off. Again, I'm just saying, our fan base has gone through a lot of shit. We have a lot of crazy people that make our fan base a lot worse than it is. And then for the onlookers that are looking in, they see these crazy people. They don't see me or the Zone Runners or Matt, the owner of Chaos Channel, Radical Soda, BW Roses, because regardless of how you feel with the man, he's actually pretty good. And Kobana Money, him. Let's see, what other Sonic YouTubers? Sonic Cool Rush. Who else? Balkamia. Wired with his weird ass Sonic parodies. All these other people that make our fan base really truly awesome, and it kind of makes you forget. Yeah, we got a few crazy people in the fandom, and one dude that's in jail because he touched little girls because he couldn't disconnect his reality to Amy. And I'm not blaming for any dude who likes Sonic. If you had a little crush on Amy Cole, but just realize that's what that is. You can't really fuck Amy. Just realize that. Okay. That's why I hate people like Blackbuster Critic and all these other motherfuckers on YouTube that literally just go out and literally used to go out and just find these crazy people of our fandom and just thought that everybody is like that because I'm assuming that everybody's like that. Like every time I used to look at Blackbuster Critics videos on Sonic fans, like, this is how real Sonic fans act. Like, S range and oh yeah, like Sonic event is the event is like Sonic brushed his teeth. None of us act like that, motherfucker. Not even the cringy ones act like that. I'm sorry. That's still like, just at the back of my head, still kind of makes me fucking angry to my core. Like, shit. And people like Christian make it worse too because, he made Sonichu, enough said. And he just makes us all look like we're all just a bunch of fucking idiots that just do whatever the fuck we want because, you dare talk about Sonic. Now, the thing is with me is if you're gonna talk about Sonic, don't be like IGN about it, okay? Acknowledge that yes, Sonic had some bad games, but he's also had some good ones. Acknowledge that Sonic does have a place in pop culture. Just acknowledge that Sonic is here. He's doing something right if he's still here now it's gonna be like his 26th anniversary. He's doing something right. He's doing something right. We all still love him. Sega hasn't said fuck it. We're never gonna do Sonic ever again. They are bringing back some of the IPs because they know they can't just use Sonic every fucking time. That's the thing. That's the thing I'm trying to say though. Just acknowledge that Sonic is here because we all like him, not because we all want to fuck Big the Cat or. Not because we all want to just fuck Sonic, because there's like a handful of people who do that. We're not all of us are all of them. And we just like Sonic. We make these fan characters back when we were kids, folks. Back when we were kids, we always dreamed, going on adventures with Sonic when we were kids. And now, some of us finally get the chance to see what it'd be like if our characters were in a Sonic game. I don't know if any of our characters will have a speaking role, but honestly, let's just say I'm probably going to remedy that pretty soon when I do my live stream. Just saying. But it's just how I feel. It's just really how I feel about the Sonic fan base. And lately I've just felt really disappointed in the Sonic fan base. Because guys, it's like 2017 and we're still bitching about fucking Green Hill. I'm just saying at this point, guys, we need to get over ourselves. We need to get over the fact that they're going to use Green Hill. It's a dead argument. They're always going to use Green Hill. This is probably going to be the last time we ever see Green Hill ever again. But hey, it's like, whatever. No, let's just keep bitching about Green Hill. Let's keep just riding this horse into the ground because, ugh. And, for the people who are just some Sonic fans that don't want this are like, eh. And I do see their point. But I hate the people who just try to make it like, oh, this is the most horrible thing in the world. I'm like, no, it isn't. Okay? It's not the most horrible thing in the world. Because, are you alive? Is this news of classic characters? Is this news of custom created characters killing you or hurting you in any way? Or is it coming to your house and saying, play me, motherfucker. Play me before I wear you like a skin suit. Like, seriously, are we still all... we're still all basically alive and talking about this, right? So that, from all the people who are really excited about this, just be fucking quiet about it. Jeez. You guys like, I see people going like, oh no, this is fucking horrible. Sega's making a mistake. I'm like, calm the fuck down. Even, and say as far as like, yeah, this may be a bad idea, but like, this might be actually pretty good. That's what most of these other, that's what most of the most of the gaming community is kind of saying, who actually still kind of has a fondness for Sonic, that they're willing to give this a chance. Everybody else, like Nerdword, even though he made a retraction and said why he did what he did, I'm still saying, guys, if you're gonna do a stream like that, I mean, if you're gonna do something, just if you have a little strong opinion about it, talk about it, yeah, but like I was just saying, like Nerdword was so unorganized and he got Plummy the Remy up in there, and they were just like going blah 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 blah, making all these assumptions and educated guesses. But like to me, it's just like Nerdword. You could have taken a day to really think about this instead of just going off the cuff and attack and basically going after everybody. Because you were kind of going up on people, and I'm not gonna say like that didn't happen. You did, and it was very. And I understand you're passionate about the Sonic fandom, but so am I. But I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, no one has the same passion in Sonic Team like they used to. Like, it's like, how do we know this? We're not freaking. Like I said before, we're not freaking part of Sonic Team. None of us, even though we review Sonic games, it doesn't. We are not like we're not a part of their. We're not a part of Sonic Team. We don't know. For all we know, they're probably putting their heart and soul into this. And for you, Nerdword, to say that that they don't care. I mean, if they didn't care, this would have been just Sonic Adventure 2. I mean, this would have been just Sonic Generations 2. But they took it one step beyond and gave most of us fans who wanted this for a very long time the chance to have it. And I'm happy that they did. I truly am. But I feel a little bit angry that it's like you can't even see this, dude. You're making your own little animation. You're making your own little animation, and how would it feel to you if like someone was just like ranting, bitching, moaning about your fucking shit because you did that same passion that you did? Because at some point, on some level, you'd be angry as hell. You'd be pissed. You'd be like ready to fight somebody. Or at least you would be angry. You know? Like, people say, like, oh, the videos I do take no effort. Yes, they do. It takes a lot of scripting, a lot of time, and I gotta make sure on every day that there's the least amount of background noise so people can hear me and not what's going around and not what's going around the house. I want you all to, that's the thing. That's why I emphasize in these videos. My voice. And it does make me a little mad that people think I don't care. I just throw these videos up and just go like, no, but it takes a lot of work. I mean, Nerdword, you gotta walk a mile in someone's shoes to really understand, their work. And I feel like I've done that. I'm making my own little game, making my own little concepts, working on a show by myself. And I'm starting to see, the kind of, what it takes to make shows and video games and books even. I'm saying it. I'm seeing how not easy it is, but I'm still trudging along. I'm just saying, I have more respect for some of the devs who actually give a damn. I feel like Sonic Team is actually giving a damn about what we want. You know? And I just felt like you were just being hella disrespectful, and then you didn't let your thoughts just kind of think about it. And me and Shin are talking about the thing. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to him in a minute. I'll talk to him in a minute. But hey, listen, all of you. I want you all to listen to me. Before you dislike, before you say anything, I need you to listen. Even the ones that are like, oh, this motherfucker again. Listen to me for 5 minutes before you start disliking. I'm passionate about the Sonic fan base too. Yeah, I get passion. Don't confuse anger for passion. And yeah, I do get a little pissed off at you guys because rather than coming together as a fan base, here we are. Years after freaking Sonic 4 and years after Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and we're still fighting like fucking children in a goddamn schoolyard. I mean, guys, we should take a look at ourselves. What really brought us here as Sonic fans, and really start to think, is it worth fighting with each other every goddamn day on every goddamn message board, and even on fucking 4chan, and all these other boards, and all these other freaking YouTube pages, and random about, oh, Sonic having green eyes, Sonic's height, who is Sonic gonna be with, Amy or Sally, or all this other shit. And why can't we just come together as a fan base? Why can't we? Yes, we all have different outlooks of what we want to do with Sonic, but the reason why we're here is because of Sonic. Because we played a Blue Hedgehog, because we watched the Blue Hedgehog on TV, because we keep reading about it, we keep reading his comics. We were brought here in different ways, but the way we got here was the same. We all saw something in Sonic that we either loved or kind of wanted to be. And that's why we're here. And all you anti-Sonic fans that just trip the fuck out on every little thing because you don't really understand, and all these other Sonic fans that just want to fight with people just to fight with people, listen. We love Sonic. If y'all don't, fucking leave. There's other things you all could be worrying about doing than fucking around with us. There's other things you could be doing with your time. But I know, as soon as I upload this video, I'm gonna get a bunch of hella dislikes because none of you want to listen. And then I see like a few likes that show that some people did listen. And that's what makes this worthwhile to me. That someone actually took their time and just sat here and listened to me. I'm not saying everybody should listen to everything I say, but I feel like what I'm trying to say is a little kind of poignant to what's actually going on right now. Our fandom is divided. We don't even know really what we want in Sonic. Because some of us want classic, some of us want modern, some of us want 3D, some of us want 2D, some of us want adventure. Some of us don't want the boost. Some of us do want the boost. Some of us want to nerf the boost. We don't, and that's the thing. We all don't know what we want. We think we know what we want. We think we do. But at the end of the day, we're just sitting here, just like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this to work with this. I want a story. I want this. I want Sonic to do this. I want Amy and Sonic to be together. I want this to happen. I want that to happen. And personally, I want a game kind of explaining Rouge and Sonic and why Rouge called Sonic Big Blue. I really want to know. That's me. Sorry, guys. Like, it's always kind of been kind of. I've always kind of pondered this. I've always kind of pondered that whenever whenever I play Sonic Generations, like when I say Rouge, and he basically called Sonic Big Blue, and I'm like, did you and Sonic have a thing? Were you guys dating, or what you trying to say? What you trying to say? I'm just saying, I'm not saying this is like a desperate plea from one fan to all of you, but I am saying that we all want different things, and on some level, we all don't know what we want, including me. I mean, hell, I want like more stories based on Archie Sonic. Heck, I want the Return of the King story for Sonic now more than ever. But I don't think that'll ever happen because, Sega Japan doesn't want to do it. And that's cool. But I think after Forces, I think they need to give it a shot. And I know. Like, a lot of people just bitch and moan about Sonic, but I'm just saying, what's, like, this is an old quote from Even Steven. The show that Shia LaBeouf was in. What's life if you don't slide your butt in the ice? Meaning, what fun is it if you don't try anything new? That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, I know, new things are scary. You guys don't like change. But change is a good thing. Change is what keeps this freaking Sonic games fresh. I like it when they change the formula because they're doing something new. They're trying something new. It's always been experimental, and they've always tried to give us what we wanted. But it's like some of us don't. It's like some of you don't even acknowledge that, and you just go, yeah! And we need to think. If you really want other characters in a Sonic game, you have to ask this one question. You gotta ask yourself this one question. Do you really want it? Or if it's not to your specifications, are you going to bitch about it? Because the reason that they cut most of these characters out is because a lot of people back in the day said, we had too much character. We have too much characters. No one focuses on Sonic anymore. And then when Sonic finally is alone by himself, some of you start to realize that it'd be cool if Sonic had other characters in the game. And that's where we are right now. And Sega was like, we can put these characters in the game, but you know what? You can make yours. You can finally put your character in the game. You can finally put what you want in the game. You can put whatever character you fucking want in the game. And that's the thing about Sonic Forces that none of you are truly grasping. And for those of you that say, Sonic, the custom created characters movement is slow, its gameplay is kind of slow. Guys, you're looking at a trailer, you're not playing it for yourselves, you don't know what's gonna happen down the road before it comes out. Things can change on a dime. You all need to think about that before you start going, eh. So what I'm trying to say is just, guys, keep an open mind and think about what I've been saying, because that's what you need to. These are the questions you all need to be asking yourselves as Sonic fans. Why are you still here? Why are you still around? Why do you keep bitching about certain Sonic things? And another thing, anti-Sonic fans, Why do you care what we Sonic fans do? If you're not even a part of the fandom, or it's none of your business. That's what I want to. That's what I want to hear in the comments below. Give me some freaking feedback on this. I need to hear it from you guys. I'm Bugsy. The chaotic reviewer, also known as Bugsy John Kuro. And I'll see you later. And also, please, like I said, you all can give me dislikes if you want, but I need you to at least, on some level, think about what I just said. I'll leave you guys alone, but I'm out. I'm out, and I'm gonna go try and fight Thunderblight Ganon for the umpteenth time, so I'll see you guys later. Bye, folks. This has been another Sonic editorial. Because, yeah, I'm doing those now. I will, and maybe I'll talk a little bit about what I think the story's gonna hold, because I just, glanced at it. I just, glanced over it while I'm talking about other things, so there that is. Oh, yeah, and I was supposed to do the Injustice review. I'll do that on Saturday, I guess. I'll see you guys later. I'm Bugsy John Kuro, and I'm signing off. I'll see you later. Oh yeah, and everybody, stay chaotic. Bye guys.